Hi, welcome to my channel. You know, MVG. I'm trying to speak English, man. It's hard. That's why I put lyrics on my videos. Anyway, welcome to houseflipper day number 12. Oh, maybe I can hear it from my tone of voice, but I fucking messed up. I don't know if I messed up, but definitely the system did. So long to short story, the fucking system in Iceland sucks. You know? So what happened was, I got a job in October, and I only had it for like 2.5 weeks, and I was unemployed before that, and they just put me, right before I got the job, they put me on like some waiting period because I didn't tell them about some salary I got before the summer when I was put earlier on waiting list because I quit myself the job first time, and I resigned from the unemployment benefits, and I thought that was enough, and they don't make the rules very clear, man. So this time I sent them all the info about the paychecks I was getting from the work, but I also resigned the unemployment benefits when I got my last job, which I only had for 2.5 weeks, but because I signed a contract, they're like, oh, you can have salaries until the end of December, and I was like, oh, okay, nice. So I applied again for unemployment office benefits, and they sent me today like, oh, you got approved, and I was like, yeah, I don't have to worry next month. So I contacted my social worker who was going to help me out from the town, getting some support for next month. And I was like, I don't need that support anymore. But hell no. And I got another letter from the unemployment office saying that because I didn't finish the waiting period before, I had to do that now. So, and there were still 2.5 months left on the waiting period. So they say I have to wait. I don't get money from them until that. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? And I sent again to my social worker, but she already resigned. It took my application back, but I am going to talk to them tomorrow because my doctor, my doctor already said I was not able to work because of my health issues, because of my depression and anxiety. So I'm waiting. They are working on, I applied for rehabilitation for, for work, so I can, get myself back together. And that's still in work in process, and I have to go to another doctor next month, and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do, for this month, in February? I have to pay rent, and yeah. So I'm a little bit pissed off because of that. Hopefully it will work out tomorrow. I have to talk to these people dealing with the system in Iceland. And then they are like complaining that people are cheating the system. Like why would someone go through all this trouble to cheat the system? You know? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. I'm just pissed. Anyway, I'm just finishing coloring this. I took this job and I'm coloring this house. And I mean, I'm painting, not coloring. Yeah, I'm coloring the house. I want to do more live streams, you know. I don't know if I am in the mood tonight, you know, because of everything, but maybe in the weekend if I don't go to my family. My family live outside of the city, in a smaller town. Most of my family, but I have also brothers and dad here and sister in the city. I'm just very tired of this man dealing with the system. Last year was all messed up. So yeah. And having anxiety doesn't help with often having to worry about this. And also, it's stupid. They're like, oh, you know, if they're like, last time I was talking to, you know, the town, basically the city, you know, Reykjavik, it splits into several towns also inside the city, like the main city is Reykjavik, but then it's like Kópavogur, Hafnarfjörður, you know, Mosó, it's different areas, like not within Reykjavik, but next to it is like, yeah, it's kind of like, you would say, with states in America, but it's not, it's very close together, like the houses and everything. So it's not like if I have a car, I can just drive to the city, you know, I can just drive downtown 10 minutes or something. Yeah, but they have separate system, you know, for depending where you live. So I have the system here in Kópavogur, and last time I told them that the employment office was going to, you know, put me on waiting list. They said, oh, then you will only get half of the help from the you know, from the office here. I was like, what the fuck, man? How people are so supposed to pay rent and buy food and, you know, pay for the internet and everything. Like, I didn't choose this. This happened because of some stupid rules I didn't know about and wasn't informed enough. I did not think it would matter after you like resigned the employment, that if you get some money after that, it would like say, oh, you broke the rules, you know. They're very strict about that. So yeah, I'm sorry I keep talking about this. I'm just tired of this. I like this color of the room, and it's very satisfying to color it, you know, paint it, not color it. Paint it with over the ugly one. I'm just like, oh, fucking, this day sucks. I bought a beer to, relax my mind. I was already up all last night because I could not sleep because I was worrying about everything. Anxiety, yeah, I'm still on medicine, but yeah, okay. I don't care what you think. You can judge me. I know I made a mistake with I was taking sleeping pills, and I've been basically since last year I've been trying to cope with all the pain, death in a family, breakup, losing job, having to move, all the worries about work and losing a job and getting a job and everything, and yeah, worry about money, not getting help because I'm alone. I don't have a kid or anything like that. So yeah, that job is done. It looks very nice. So yeah, I've been on too long on sleep medicine, and the doctor said like, hey, you can't have any more, you've been taking too much. So I could not sleep because I was also withdrawing from that. My body and my brain, we were used to getting some medication to calm down, but it's like addicting as fuck. I don't recommend it. I'm talking about immo and Anyway, you didn't come to watch the video to hear me complain about all this stuff, did you know? Now I'm buying another house, I'm thinking. So, yeah, I don't know if I will talk the whole time. I'm just so very tired. Yeah, so I bought this house and I'm going to regret it, like with all the cleanup, because what I forgot about and I discovered later after this. I could have used it on this house, but yeah. So basically I'm doing voiceover, so I know what happens next. I'll try to make with camera and live stream soon. Yeah, I just hope I will be able to deal with these people tomorrow. I have to deal with it, I have to fix this so I can survive the next month. Having to worry about, every month to survive. Even though I lived with my ex, I was in the university and I was on student loans and I was only on part-time job, and so he always had more money than me, and I fucked up my financial situation. I was taking loans and I could not pay them back, and now I can't take any loans. So yeah. And of course I was trying to improve my life. I was trying very hard. I was trying to do something with my life, going to school, making jewelry. I was trying to be productive, trying to make my family proud, trying to make my ex proud, trying to make myself proud, and then I just got into this massive depression because everything went to hell, basically. So And I'm like, oh, this year is gonna be better, I'm gonna fix everything. And then I'm dealing with this system again. Hopefully it will be better from now on. I will get some help and yeah, things will work out. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, it's exhausting to deal with the system. If you need some help. You know, I wonder why people just ignore. I don't wonder why the people ignore, like in Iceland, many of us ignore it when we need help. You know, we just work hard and just complain and just feel like shit, you know. Mentally, we feel like breaking down until you get to the breaking point when everything fell to shit. You don't do anything before because getting help is like, is very, very difficult system. And many people just give up. And I understand why. And I've always been there for other people, and I kind of like put myself on the side and just gave my everything to like trying to fix everything with everyone but not myself, you know. And I was fixating on making my ex happy, and I was like, if he's happy, I'm happy, you know. I know he didn't want me to do that, and I miss him very much. I was last night, I was talking to my ex, you know. I miss him very much, and I was telling him I feel like I fucked everything up, you know. That's part of the depression, you know. It's like you feel like shit because everything went down the toilet, you know. And all I ever wanted was to have a good life, you know. I just want to have safe life. I was like, before I had dreams before, you know, like first I want to be a singer, like a kid, you know. I want to be a singer, and then I wanted to be like I wanted to write books and tell stories, and I've been writing books for many years, and I stopped, and you know, and I continued, and I was thinking about maybe I will make some videos for you or read from the book for you what I've been writing. Yeah, but I basically gave up on all my dreams, and but the last years I was trying to do something, you know, with my life, and I was sick and tired of just working all day, full-time job, but just in the gas station, you know, serving customers, and nothing else to do. I have ADHD, so I have to have like multiple tasks. I have to have something to do. So that's why I'm making videos now and making jewelries and, you know, trying to organize my mental health and everything in my life, getting my life back together, you know. I'm sorry. So yeah. Yeah, I when I was with my ex, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna. I was like, I regretted that I went to the university and wasn't just continue to have full-time job and just working, you know, because then I would have more money and I would not be in this situation now if I would have been smarter or like more careful thinking ahead. But then again, I thought I was going to be with him forever because I wanted to. And I was like, oh, I will just finish this study and get a decent job and, then we will get married and have kids, But yeah, life happens. So yeah, now I'm here. I've been to this place before few times. I've been at the bottom and had to pull myself up again from the bottom. You know what I mean? Everything went to shit, Anyway, I'm cutting down the trees in the garden. So yeah, it's so freaking annoying having to start all over again. It's like when you play a game, When you play a game and you're halfway through and you have to start over again because you messed up. It's like, well, at least I get to start over again with life, but I didn't want to. I was on a good place, I thought, and then I made some wrong decisions and that had effect on my life. And I just wish if I knew what was going to happen, I would have made a different choices, But you can't know, like I can't predict my own future. And sometimes you don't want to see the problems you're having. I was starting to see oh, there's gonna be a problem. And instead of facing it, I was like most of us Icelandic people do, we were like, oh, þetta reddast, That basically means it will be alright. It will be fixed, it's gonna be alright. Don't worry. Yeah, no, that's not a good thinking, man. So yeah, going back to the office. I just needed to rant a little bit. I hope it's okay with you guys. What's going on in my life, I will also tell you, I'm usually much more positive, but I try to be. I'm trying to be positive and, happy, and it's hard when you're dealing with the system and the system is knocking you down over and over again, and you're like, fucking hell, man, what do you want me to do? And yeah, here you see the job I went to. I got the fire blaster. Yeah, so you can burn the trash. So I was like, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, if I have taken this job that I forgot about before and got the fire blaster, I could have, just easily cleaned that house before. But yeah. So this guy wants to turn this house into laser tag bunker. It's like a part of the DLC bunker. That's nice. With this fire blaster you can burn the grass away basically. So like if you don't like, I forgot about this. Like I can use this on the house, like to burn the grass instead of mowing it, and make everything a lot easier. I'm looking for a trash man. I didn't go, I think, far enough. I will see it later. I was like, oh, fucking hell. Just finish this cleaning and then I go inside. Where's the trash? Wasted a lot of fire there. Yeah, I'm looking for a trash. Yeah, and just go inside. So, but anyway, I'm really grateful for you guys watching my videos, and I would enjoy if you would like and subscribe, and I will try to make more fun, make more entertaining videos, not like me complaining about shit, but sometimes you just have to let shit out, even though some people is like, oh, why talk about this online, but my mom was basically like, oh, you should go to the fucking news station, talk about the shit you've been dealing with the government, man. But I'm gonna try to talk to them first. I don't want to go rage baiting on the news about this, and then I didn't even try to deal with the office myself. I just complain. So I have to talk to them. Hopefully someone can help me out tomorrow. Like, I just wanna live, man. I just wanna live. I applied for a job, for part-time job at the swimming pool. I don't see myself able to work full-time job yet because I need to stabilize myself, like mentally, because I basically had a breakdown, and I've been trying now 2 times to be in full-time job, and I just crashed and burned because I did not fix my mental issues from the breakdown, from everything. So you really have to care. You have to take care of yourself before you're able to, work and just do. If you're not able to go through a normal day without, breaking down, there's something very wrong, and you need to get help to fix it before, you destroy your life. And I was basically doing that with my mental health. Instead of getting some help, I was like ignoring it. I can fix it myself, I'm just gonna, I'll drink maybe some alcohol or get painkillers, or like my sister, she got into a car accident and she went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, he didn't even take a look at her, and he's just like, oh, I'm so busy, just take some stronger medication and go home. Like, what the hell, man? She didn't think it was serious enough? What the fuck, man? You fucking suck ass doctor, That's also a problem in Iceland with the doctor, with the... we can go to the doctor and we don't have to pay so much because we have the system. Yeah, and I can also try to apply for it, but it's like too late for next month now. So, but no one told me. I didn't even think about it, and because people are just telling me to wait, oh, it will all work out, you just wait and see what happens. Fucking bullshit, don't wait and see what happens. You have to actually be there. And I made a mistake there. I didn't make enough room for the tables, like I was just... Sometimes you have to reorder things, and I was like, I'll just put this there. Sometimes I'm lazy and houseflipper, organizing stuff, especially on the jobs. But I'm gonna try to be, more organized with furniture, make it look shiny and beautiful. Yeah. Anyway, I've got about 1 minute left of this video. Yeah. So the problem in Iceland with the doctors and hospitals and everything is that we don't have enough doctors. They're like understaffed everywhere, and there's a lot of waiting list. Like if you get into accident, you have to go to the hospital. You have to wait a lot of time, and then the doctors just say to you, yeah, just take medicine and don't look at you. What the fuck, man. And it's crazy weather here. Oh, I think it was an airplane flying over here. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.